One night, around midnight, I was driving through these dark, empty mountains. The only sound was the hum of my truck's engine and the wind whistling through the trees. Everything was just too quiet, like something wasn't right. I pulled over for a bathroom break. My friend Alex was passed out in the passenger seat, fast asleep. As I stepped out, the darkness around me felt strange, like it was watching me. Just as I finished and headed back to the truck, I heard it scream, sharp and loud. It was Alex. I ran to the truck, my heart racing. The door was wide open, and Alex was lying there, unconscious. I shook him awake, and when he finally opened his eyes, they were filled with fear. His voice was shaking as he whispered. There was an old woman. Her eyes were red, her bones, they were showing. We quickly got back in the truck, but it wouldn't start. No matter what I did, the engine was dead. And then, we heard it. Something moving inside the truck. I grabbed my flashlight and stepped out to check the truck. Everything seemed fine at first, but then I saw her, hanging upside down from the roof, her long claws scraping the metal, her eyes blood red, and she was staring right at me. Panic took over. We ran as fast as we could into the night, not daring to look back. The truck started by itself, roaring to life as we ran, but we didn't stop. After running for what felt like hours, we finally reached a small cabin with a dim light. A man inside let us in. He listened quietly as we told him what happened, and then he said, "These mountains, they're haunted. You should never drive here at night." The next morning, we went back to the truck. Everything seemed normal again, except for one thing, deep claw marks on the door. We didn't talk about it. We just drove away. But that night, it still haunts me.